I only got the tiniest of shivers.
Oh, oh. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thursday. Ta-da!
Horror
Oh,
night.
yes, we already went outside, dude. Yeah.
All
Hi.
of our friends are here. Hello. Hi.
Hi. Um, yeah. It's my
Been a
brain.
day.
My brain is starting to be frazzled.
Oh, your brain is doing what mine did yesterday. Gotcha.
Ah, yes, yes. It is just fantastic.
That's
Yes,
right.
yes, my dude. Oh, look at that good sit. So
Oh.
talented.
Oh.
So, who are you, JC? Why are you awesome?
Well, I don't know how awesome I am or why, but I am author JC Carpenter, and I have videos. I have books. Yeah, that's me in a nutshell. Yay!
Oh, I'm Laura. I got this doodad. I wrote a book called Tiny Shivers. So, yeah, it's out now. Um, so Eva was here at 7 in the morning.
Oh wow! Oh my!
Overachiever.
I know, right?
Hazelnut was the first one here at a reasonable time.
Hi,
So, hello.
hi, Nicole.
Welcome. Hello, Ty. Hi, Randy. Hi, Morgan. Hi, Essie. Hi, Persephone.
Hello.
Hi, Cool Gamer. See, I commented this on JC's stream, but yesterday I had 0 servers for some reason. So I wasn't able to participate in the stream.
Oh,
Oh, no.
we missed you, Nicole. I knew. I noticed. We all noticed you weren't there.
Hello, Dio.
Oh.
Thank you. See, got my signed copies of
Ooh,
Tiny Shivers yesterday. Yay!
awesome!
Yay.
Did you sway smexily? Oh God!
Thanks.
I was wondering if that was her celebration dance for her type.
Uh, yeah. 12
Right?
hours early.
Eva does like to be early.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, I
Mhm.
figured we could do 3 sprints, 3 chunky sprints. Um, and I have some chunky questions. I don't know if they're chunky. I have
Ooh.
questions.
Uh-oh, I'm scared because you came for our throats yesterday with the question that you gave me. So to put it,
Uh,
ah, I tried.
she did! Swiss next. I did watch a stream in full though, so I got to see Laura come for people's throats in the replays.
She so did. I would love to hear your answer for that question. But like, how many projects do you have on the back burner? I'm scared about your questions tonight, Laura. Oh,
Do we want to start with a question or start with a sprint or start with small talk?
I'll go with. Oh, I was about to say go with Sprint, but I could do small talk.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
not entirely sure I'm entertaining enough to do small talk, but you know.
uh... Pleading the fifth.
And as Lord, I can talk. Persephone said we all got called out, so that means Nicole, you cannot skip out on being called out too. You're part of us. So we got called out. You have to get called out too.
So, just so people are aware, there are lots of write-a-thons coming up. I believe this weekend is Past the Pen Relay.
Yeah,
And
I
the
saw
8th
that. I
and
saw
9th
that.
is the 30-hour write-a-thon. And the 15th and 16th is the Writertown one by Michael C. B. Chen. So who
Ooh.
knows what's happening the other 2 weekends. It's going to be
And
stacked.
now I'm sad that we didn't do our Nano kickoff.
Yeah.
It's okay. We're gonna have to plan way far ahead in for November, because we have to get back on our Nano kickoff game.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
So
Uh
yeah,
oh, Hazelnut
I
says nervously.
yes. Part of us.
Esther, yes, you are part of us.
Be there sometime soon. Awesome.
Yes, you are
Yeah.
part of us, Hazelnut. You are.
So I wanted more dumplings, so I had dumplings again tonight. It was delicious.
Ooh, did you fix the whole box this time, or just part of the box again?
No, still part of it, but I had 9 this time instead of 6.
Ooh. Are there any left?
4 plus
Ooh.
2 other bags.
Oh, okay. So you're covered. You're good.
Yeah, yeah.
And I still want some dumplings now. Okay.
We
Okay.
all float down here. Split Smixley can be the opposite of Sway Smixley.
Oh,
I see your tail. I see your
boy.
tail. What's up, dude?
What's he trying to tell you?
You have bags of treats upon the table. Feed me.
Oh. Oh, okay. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
So
So what did you have for dinner?
I haven't had it yet. I'm having some salmon and some rice, some yellow rice.
Yellow rice.
Yeah. I barely just had my coffee.
Nice.
I went to 7-Eleven to use my points
Mm-hmm.
for my free coffee, and they didn't have any creamer, and I almost broke down.
Oh no.
Like they didn't have any, like they didn't even have half and half. They didn't have French vanilla, which I don't like, but I would have taken it. They didn't have my hazelnut, which is what I go in there for. Like the guy at 7-Eleven calls me hazelnut when I come to the store. So he's like, "Hey, hazelnut." And like didn't have any. They had this nasty little oat creamer, which no one uses, and evidence as no one uses it is that it's still stacked as high as it was the other day when I went in there. So no one's using it. I'm like, oh. So yeah, I had to go elsewhere and scrape up. Like I needed my coffee. I was a I need a coffee day.
Egg rolls sound good. I think I have some in my freezer.
Oh,
Not the creamer.
I know.
Grissom! Hello.
You did Kermit flail. We need a Kermit for StreamYard.
The
StreamYard needs.
that Kirby flail.
Oh, that Kermit could work too.
Oh hi. Oh, down you go. Yeah. So I thought we could start off with a 30 and then do a 45 and then a 30. Are you reading tonight, JC?
Probably. Currently I'm waiting for my video to finish uploading. But probably reading. It's a reading kind of
Mm-hmm.
week. So yeah, I'm probably gonna be reading.
Yes. Panicked Kirby flail.
The panic one.
Exactly.
What are you gonna be working on tonight,
I
Laura?
live.
That's what you're gonna be working on. You live. Like, wait, I'm sorry. I'm so confused. Like, wait. I mean, I
No.
do want you to keep.
I was telling Grayson that I live.
Oh, okay, okay. Yes.
Yeah.
You still working on the Udemy courses, or are you gonna
Yeah.
work on something else tonight? Okay.
Well, I revamped the first script.
I know. I saw it in the email. I haven't had a chance to look yet.
Now it might be too long for a first script.
Is there a limit that you're supposed to not go past? Like, did they
No.
give you a limit? Okay, so it's your own
Just
limit.
people's attention spans.
I mean, but it's you. You gotta hold people's attention,
Roy.
especially when you're talking about description. Especially when you're talking about description.
Yeah.
Well, don't nix it yet. Let some people Get some eyeballs on it.
Yeah. So we shall see.
Chunky, chunky sprint. You know, I got excited when you said chunky, and I just assumed we were doing 345. But my chunky loving heart.
So the first question for this sprint:
Oh no.
how do you get outside the box story ideas?
Oh, I don't got no answer for that. I'll think.
Cool, cool. So let's do our first sprint in
Yay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Run, sprint, jog. I don't know.
And we are back. Woo!
Are we?
Yeah. Yeah. We got a whiny boy.
Oh,
He's quiet for most of the sprint.
of course he was.
Yeah. Uh, how did you do? What did you do?
I was doing my devotional, so I
Nice.
didn't read. I didn't read, but I was doing my devotional.
Still productive.
What did you do?
I
What'd you do?
edited the first script again. Took out
I got
took out like half of it. I don't know.
took out half of it. Wait, I didn't even get to see them. Oh,
You
Laura.
still have the full version.
Okay.
Boy, you have some of my cheese with me. What else do you need?
Oh, I forgot to turn my phone down. Oops. I was like, wait, why am I hearing us double?
We have an Esther!
Yay!
Hello!
She's like,
Hi,
babe.
I sort of made it.
Welcome to camp.
Oh, I am sort of here. What is this join chat? I'm StreamYard.
You see it too? Okay, good. Okay, it's not just me. I was scared to push it because I'm like, I don't know what it's gonna do.
I'm gonna click at it. If I disappear, then you know.
Is it just allowing us to actually type in the chat from backstage?
StreamYard 8 Esther!
Oh, nice. That will help my internet. Hi everyone, I'm Esther. I'm in the dark. I am making a chicken soup because after a few hours of my mom being well, she's back at having a lot of stomach ache and vomiting. And when I hear and see people vomiting, I get nauseous and I'm like, we cannot have two people vomiting here. No, no way. No. So she is there slowly eating a very liquidy chicken soup, and then mine is on the stove.
Why did you say connect your YouTube? I'm on. Like, what? What do you mean connect my? Okay, never mind. This
So
is why I don't
that
trust
it's your channel being shown as the display that is
Yeah.
posted in the comment.
I'll just stick to using my phone.
Sir.
Hey yo! I use it. I'm still gonna have it open on the side in case I need to do like mod things, because that's where I'm
They
rich.
literally,
But
they must have just done that today because that was not well. Then again, I don't know. Y'all didn't see that backstage yesterday on my stream, did you?
No.
They
no,
must have just did it today.
Yeah.
they probably did.
Correct.
Anyways, what you guys were talking before I hijacked the conversation with
Oh, hijack away.
with being tired, having a sickly mom, and things. Well, I got good news. I got another possible job opportunity. This one is still in my city, and it pays $14. And I'm like, ooh. I just need to go to the it's like a company that recruits people for other companies. I have to like give them some documentation, and then they will give that to the company, and I will have to wait until they make a decision. So
Nice, very nice.
there's a lot of places are kind of like have me in their radar. So I'm just like, this is like a waiting game now.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
My waiting game is finally coming to an end. Oh my gosh! So, I have been working for this company since February. They just now approved my work visa to work for this company.
Yes,
Thanks, Canada. So
Finally.
better late than never.
seriously,
That's true.
they got a letter saying, like, you have permission to work while we process, and then they just take their sweet time processing. So it should be here. Like, it got approved today, so it should be here hopefully in a week or two. And
Nice.
then I can go get my health insurance renewed, because, you know, you have to be able to be here legally to qualify for insurance by the state.
Right.
Yeah. All the good stuff. And then that means I'll be able to leave Canada in August for a writing retreat and come back in. Yay!
Oh, what's the writing?
Is it a
retreat?
solo retreat or is it a friends
It's a
retreat?
friends retreat. Going to Chicago.
Nice. Nice.
Yay.
Very nice. Very nice. Oh,
I'm not gonna ask the friends because I don't want people to feel bad that they didn't get invited or anything like that. It's like
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I wasn't gonna ask either.
I know some people get really hurt because of FOMO. It's like let's just
Yeah. I've never been in Chicago.
enjoy that, Laura. Ooh, really?
On the bucket list. We are getting pizza when we are in Chicago.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Are you gonna
Yes.
get the classic photo of the bean,
What bean?
the Chicago bean?
I don't know about
It's a
I know
metal
nothing about Chicago
structure
either,
that
so-
looks like a bean.
Oh,
That kind of looks like a bean, but it's not. It's like a metal blob.
lovely.
And in
Glowing endorsement.
Chicago, people will be like, "How dare you call the beam a blob? It looks like a blob."
We have an art school here that looks like an eraser propped up on pencils.
Interesting.
Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, that's one word to put. Interesting. Hold on, I'm trying to mentally picture it. So I'm glad that you're pulling up a picture because I can't mentally picture it. Oh,
Oh,
two
come on.
pencils with an
Make the
eraser on
picture
top. So like the eraser is the roof across pencils, like that kind of. Okay, I got it. Brain isn't all there
There we
today.
go. Okay. And stop sharing the timer. Add this screen instead. So it's called OCAD.
Oh, that still wasn't what I was picturing, but oh, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they have a fun eraser, like a Dalmatian style eraser.
So it's one of the art schools.
Oh, I wish there was a different angle because I'm just like trying to see.
So it is like the Dalmatian thing is kind of like the eraser, and then it has like poles that look like mechanical pencils.
I see that. I just wanted to see it from from the front and not.
Hmm.
Just, oh, got it. Okay. That's a yes. Okay.
Actually, looking at all the pictures in Google, it looks like a very fancy world in Minecraft. Someone
Yeah.
should build it. If anyone here plays Minecraft.
So the first job I got up here was on the same street as that building. So
Oh, cool.
we were like almost across the street,
Interesting.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
which means we had some good cheap eating options around.
Yep, college.
Exactly. There was a really good Korean place. Oh, so good. Yeah. I took this animation. I immediately thought of being an elementary school kid poking a million dots into my eraser.
Oh, I did that too.
I would like pull all of my pencils from the little pencil thingy that we have, and I will just put the eraser on the desk, and I'll just start popping all those, and just it looks like a weird porcupine thing. And then my friends are like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm bored. This class is boring."
So we have some people who showed up during the sprint. So hello, Heather.
Hello.
Lisha, hello. A Barrett, hello.
The one, the only. The one and only.
And a Jordan. I'm not sure what you're asking, Jordan. It says, do you offer
I think
to
it's
free in
related. I mean, she doesn't run the conferences, Jordan. She was just mentioning of the of not conferences, the write-a-thon kind of things that are happening. I think that's what they are referring. I might be wrong.
Paige, hello.
Maybe they're asking. Maybe Jordan is asking, are you hosting one? Maybe.
Oh, I'm hosting.
I'm not sure.
In the Writer Town with Michaels on 17th and 18th.
Do you need co-host? You need co-host?
Yes, I do. Hello, Jocelyn. Hello. Scroll. Yes.
Scroll. I'm sorry.
AWC, I offered 2 signed copies and a description workshop. So
maybe that's what.
Yeah. So the description workshops, if you want to schedule one, they're on my Ko-fi.
Because the one that she gave for the conferences, you had to do the form before the conference ended to be able to be on the raffle for the different prizes.
Yeah.
Is there a special code they enter if they have to, like if they go through your Ko-fi, do they have to enter a special thing so you know that it's AWC thing, or like I don't know.
No.
Like, was it something you were giving away in sponsorship for the AWC?
Yeah. And then outside of the AWC, you can commission, right? The description 101 with Laura.
Did you have something special on the Ko-fi set up just for the AWC giveaway, or
no?
So how will you know?
No,
how will you know if it's somebody that actually wants to pay for a commission versus somebody who's signing up?
It was one workshop, so it's one person.
Okay, so they already won.
And obviously, Shannon and Margaret got that figured out.
Okay,
we've already emailed.
I didn't know.
That's okay. This is why we have to explain everything. Like the AWC was a part. It has to do with the forms they had before the conference ended, but that is ended. That has passed. Now, if you want to do a one-on-one description with the beautiful Laura, you can go to her Ko-fi and go to the commission section. Right? It's the commission, not the shop. Yeah. The commission section and commission a one-on-one description.
Although I do believe I heard them say that I heard Shannon say that they weren't closing the forms. Oh my God!
You can still submit, but you're not qualifying for a raffle. The raffle's already done. It was done on the last stream.
Okay, there's something she said about the giveaways or something about, I don't know. Maybe I heard wrong. I have no idea. Never mind. Carry on. Don't mind me. Pay no attention to the frazzled girl.
Oh, thanks, Grayson.
Yay!
So Nicole graciously answered JC's question from yesterday. Writing projects: 12 standalones, 6 fanfics, 3 series. First is 4 books, second is 2 books, third is 13 books. So 37 writing projects. I'm also writing my TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, so 41 total. No. Yeah, Roy. Yeah. Exactly. So for the current question on how do you get outside the box writing ideas, Grayson says, I now use a premise builder and let myself go wild with ideas. AKA, I don't shut any idea down immediately and start piecing things together. Angela says, consume media by other creative artists. Train yourself to ask what if about mundane events or conversations you hear around you. Try following a side character's day-to-day story. Very cool. This one says, I usually get them from my environment. I got a creature idea from the thing that sprays windshield wiper fluid onto the windshield that was in the front of my mom's sedan once. That is awesome. Dale Tillery says, for my thinking outside the box, for story ideas, I think beyond being human. Being a horror, paranormal, and fantasy writer, that this applies. I remove thoughts of human issues and look beyond what is. Very cool. Randy says, by becoming a conspiracy theorist and asking, but how do they really? It's how publishing clearinghouse ads turned into the front of a criminal enterprise. Nice. JC, if you want to read yours.
I like the way you read so much better. I'll read it if you want me to. I go to People Watch and eavesdrop on people's conversations at a coffee shop, or I watch a ton of true crime shows and history documentaries.
Nice. So
Like I watched this one once about Jack the Ripper and got a great idea, but we're not gonna talk about that. That's a way in the back burner idea.
Did my Jack the Ripper story make it into Tiny Shivers?
I don't think
it did.
I saw anything that reminded me of Jack the Ripper. I don't think.
Yeah.
For the next collection. For the next one.
Yeah. I wrote a short story where Jack the Ripper is collecting trophies off of the victims, and so they're like vials of blood that he's collecting.
Oh, I would have loved that one.
That's fun. Persephone says, I consider what would be most effective from this idea situation and then try to flip it or illustrate a different perspective on it. Troy. All too often, interesting scenarios are simply regurgitated. Nice. A mastermind group with Tiffany and Morgan is great for outside the box ideas. Get you some friends who bounce all the ideas around. Yes. I have done this with my sister. She can also think dark and twisted, but pokes holes in all my plot holes. And dang it! How dare!
But that's good, because if she can poke holes, that means, you can fix them before you put it out into the world.
Exactly. Dang it! How dare! So friends are definitely an asset. Heather says, I have had some interesting dreams. That's definitely one place I get them out there. Get some out there ideas. Nice. Have you ever written from your dreams, JC?
No, mostly because I don't always remember them. Like, I'll remember that I dreamt something really strange. I'll remember, like, a piece of what it was about. But very rarely do I remember the dream in its entirety. Rarely. A lot of what I have most of the time is, like, a whole bunch of deja vu stuff. Like, I'll have dreams about people I don't know, and then I'll meet them. And I'm like, wait, I know you, but I don't know you. But I've met you before. At least in my dream I did. Like, I've met all of y'all before I actually met all of y'all. Which is weird. Don't judge me.
See, I don't dream about meeting people before I meet them. I have weird, like, hallucination weirdness. So, like, I went on a walk with my roommate, and we waved hi to some people getting out of a red car in the parking lot. And then we walked around the building, then we came out to the front, and people were getting out of the car, the red car in front of the building. And I was like, hey.
How many people were getting out of this car?
And she's like, what are you talking about? The car wasn't there earlier. I'm like, oh, no, dang it. hallucinating again.
You see what Barrett said? My girl is bringing that pot to boil, dishing up soup, getting a hot mitt, and never puts the phone down. Yes, because you had it in your hand when you got up, and you had it in your hand when you got back.
I can break flames if my drink is intact. Nice.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Oh gosh.
But it's really eerie when you dream about someone you haven't met and then you meet them and it's like, I don't know how to tell you this, but I've already met you. But you just you don't know that yet.
See, my dreams are weird though because I'm hardly ever me in my dreams.
Okay, that is weird.
So
That happens to me too.
yeah.
Like, there's, for the most part, I'm not me, but the moment I'm like conscious that I'm dreaming, then I feel like I am me inside of this character. And I'm like, oh, this is so strange. I need to wake up.
Oh, also, the really bad dreams, this might be a little TMI, is the dreams when I have to go to the bathroom. That means I need to wake up.
I don't even remember what the Jack the Ripper story was called. Um,
I don't remember any story that reminded me or gave me that Jack the Ripper feeling, so I don't think it was in there.
yeah.
Because I know you wouldn't have titled it Jack the Ripper, so I know I wouldn't have been looking for that title, but I didn't give any. As someone who, watched a lot of Jack the Ripper stuff, didn't get any Jack the Ripper feels.
Oh.
I'm trying to remember dreams, but as soon as I wake up, I have like a minute or so where I can remember, and after that, it's just like, boop, disappeared in the ether.
Or then I'll dream about something
Usually,
I
if I'm not myself, I have some kind of power, and I'm either doing good with the power or I am abusing it. Like,
no gosh.
like
Oh,
I'm like,
no.
yeah, I'm the villain.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever had any like superhero, supernatural type of dreams though. Just weird dreams. Like I don't
See,
know. I
I'm
don't know
not
how to
usually
explain it.
me, and usually I'm a boy, so I don't know. So
Or have you ever had a dream where you wake up feeling like something happened in the how do I describe this? Like you can't remember the dream, but like you wake up feeling like you've been drowning or something, or like maybe you have dreamt that you were drowning because you wake up like gasping for air. Like those are really
I can
get
still
that a
remember
lot.
when I make those
traumatic
situations.
dreams.
I get that a lot when I'm running or when I'm fighting. And
Or falling.
and then there's a specific dream that I have that I know if I don't wake up, I'm gonna have a nightmare.
Or falling.
My brain is nice enough that it tells me, it's like, this is your sign, warning, warning, you're gonna get a nightmare.
Like
And it's always the same
where you're
thing.
falling. And Barrett, I can't keep a dream journal because I never remember them in full. Like I'll just wake up with a feeling like I was falling in the dream or something, or I was scared or running from someone, or it'll be like one of those I dream about people I didn't meet, but I can't exactly remember the composition of the entire dream. I just remember the people and make sure I'm on the lookout for who those people are because I'm probably going to end up meeting them.
See,
I've also
I-
gotten karmatic dreams, and as someone explained to me, like when you have a karmatic dream, the person that you have karma with is kind of like a blurry silhouette, but you know exactly who the person is. There's nothing that identifies them, but you like know, you're so sure that that person is that person. And I had a couple of those like that. Also, does anyone have nightmares on unaliving their family? Or am I...
my mother tried to kill
Right,
me
right,
in one of my
right.
dreams.
I've also had that dream where my mother tried to kill me, but I'm pretty sure mine was because my mother was actually tried to kill me once. But
No, my
so
mom was like possessed and tried to murder me in my dream. It was a night terror. It was horrific. But I was so mad at my sister. In one of my dreams, my sister sold my soul so she could learn hypnotism from a guy who dressed like an Egyptian and walked backwards.
okay, that sounds like it should be a story. I'm sorry, what?
They wouldn't let me burn the contract she signed to get my own soul back. I was so
Just
mad.
change up the name.
That could be
Change up the name.
that could
What?
be something that could happen with the tarot
Ooh.
machine that eats hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
That could be the whatever thingy they get for the hair. I forgot
What they get
its
in exchange.
words. Yeah,
Like,
and that's how they end.
in my dreams, a lot of the times I have been Harry Potter. I have been Loki. I have been Alan Walker from The Gray Man. Like I've been so many characters.
I don't know. Barris gave me something to think about because I've always just thought like dream journals is for those people who can like remember their whole dream in vivid detail, and I'm just like I can't remember most of my dreams. But when Barris
I
says
mean,
just
I'm gonna
about writing,
I'm gonna
makes
give
me
you a
feel.
very fangirl answer. I have dreamt about K-pop idols. Not a lot of them, not the ones I want to dream, but they've been there. They've been good looking, so I'm not gonna complain.
Laura, where do you get outside the box audience this stream?
Okay.
I mean,
So I've told these stories before, but like some of my dreams are so weird. Like some of them I have them multiple nights in a row. Sometimes I will have them multiple nights in a row, but from different perspectives. So one time it was the same dream. First night I was Batman. Second night I was Robin. Third night I was the camera, just watching it go down.
Joe, I love the way your mind works.
My nightmares have soundtracks and limited color palettes are sometimes in illustration styles. So it'll be like a white chalk version of Where the Wild Things Are, illustration style.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm so glad you're doing a workshop, of course.
So yeah, I don't know.
This is why she's the talented descriptor of all
All
of
of
us. Even her dreams have style, and nightmares have flair.
But
They do.
even her dreams have style. Oh, that should go on a shirt. Even her dreams have style. Okay, I'm sorry.
Go for it, Barrett.
What did Barrett say? Huh? What?
Let me use some R-rated
Oh,
language
okay.
here real quick.
Oh, Laura, that is some
Savant.
shit. Savant shit. Yes.
A lot of times when I realize that I'm dreaming, I will just like slightly surface so I can manipulate the dream to go where I want it to go, but still let it play out. A lot of times when I wake up, I can get myself to resurface back down into the same dream if I want to. So that's nice. Yeah, I love dreaming. Being awake means like bills.
Mm. Yeah, that's adulthood. No, I don't want
Yeah.
So like I got one of my out of the box ideas from a dream where we were the A team basically, but in space. And we're a group of 5 and our mechanic was a velociraptor and she got brainwashed and was trying to eat us all. So that was terrifying. Yeah.
Oh, Paris in his dream journal is dull compared to Laura.
You heard about my Bob
did you
Ross?
see- I'm sorry.
Exactly.
You can be Batman.
Have you heard my Bob Ross sarcophagus dream?
I don't think I have. Yes, his face.
Exactly. So that dream I remember entirely was we were in the minivan we had. It was the first car I remember we ever had as a family. But we were driving up a mountain on a sheer cliff, and there was this old couple bickering in the middle of the road. And I was like, okay. So we drive up and roll down the window. My dad's talking to them, and they're like, you see that over there? That's Bob Ross's sarcophagus. Oh, and there's dinosaurs walking along the mountain. But anyway, the dinosaurs disappear, and we get up to the plateau, and there is Bob Ross's sarcophagus. But it is made out of super finely wrapped green mint dental floss. So he has a mint floss sarcophagus. And we're like, okay. And my dad's like, let's camp here for the night. Okay, Dad. So we pull out our sleeping bags and we're setting up camp on this plateau when out of the bushes comes a full rotisserie chicken, followed by 4 crispy strips of bacon. And they are chasing me around this plateau. They will not give up. And so we crack open the sarcophagus and get the chicken and bacon in there, close it, and we're safe. And my dad's like, okay, let's go to sleep. And so he's like, Bob Ross to share my sleeping bag. So he's shoving the sarcophagus in a sleeping bag, and we're all going to sleep. And then I wake up. I'm like, what the heck was this? What? What brain? You're muted.
I mean, you saw Bob Ross in the sarcophagus when you opened it?
No, it was too shadowy.
Mm.
Ross is fresh even in
Like, another time I was Loki and I had a foolproof plan to take over the world with mayonnaise. I woke up and did not know the plan that he had, and I was very sad. So,
Oh no.
one time as a kid, I dreamed that volcanoes were erupting and the lava was coming, but the lava looked like the liquid crayon tool in this Disney Paint program we had on our computer. So it was like this liquid lava coming down, and I had to wrestle this guy that I was friends with, and the prize was a golden toothbrush in this egg thing. And my mom and her friend would not stop sorting our clothes in the dressers. I was like, we gotta go. The lava's coming. And she's like, we're just sorting through all of your clothes. I was like, but yeah,
Hot lava.
hot lava. Liquid crayon, hot lava. Anyways, yeah. Dreams are funky.
This took a turn.
Outside the box, have my brain in sleep.
Esther, are you eating straight from the pot?
Less dishes.
Barrett, I dreamed I farted in a grocery
This is also a Korean pot where they do ramen, so it's meant to eat on the pod.
Got you.
Truly got a perm. My hair fell out.
Barrett said, my dreams are basic.
Anna!
Compared to Laura, yes. Oh my gosh. Compared to Laura, all our dreams are basic.
I had the same, like, end of the world dream where I had it the first night and it was terrifying. And it was the end of the world and the aliens were coming in and invading, and they had like these assassin people that worked for them, and there was this whole sorting thing of like certain humans went with this group, and some were immediately killed off and some were like tasked with other things. And so the second night I had the same dream again, but I knew how it was going to go down because I'd had it the night before. So I knew where to avoid the collapsing buildings. I knew how to finagle my way into the group of humans that was going to live. And then I was apprenticed to Kylo Ren, who was the assassin for this group of aliens. And yeah, it was very interesting. So who knows? Who knows? I'm eating a pot of soup live on the street, giving absolutely 0 Fs. Yes. I think I'm watching the
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh, well, this has been great. We should probably do another sprint.
Yeah, that's the thing we do here.
Yeah,
We
maybe,
do that.
just a
Maybe.
little. Um,
The
yeah,
chunky one?
the
The really
chonky chonky. The brain is a fascinating organ.
It is, it definitely is.
Okay, so during this second sprint, the question is, what's your one tip for someone who writes opposite of you? So if you're a pantser, what's your tip for a blotter, and vice versa?
Okay, wait. But okay. Oh no, I just have to think because okay. uh,
Awesome sauce. Alrighty, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, go.
Esther's a whole mood.
We did it! The second sprint. And we got Vania!
Hi, Mia. I know I asked you
I saw
by
that.
text. Were you able to sleep? I'm so sorry, friend.
Which is
When I saw the movie, when I look at your text and saw the movie, I'm like, oh no. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We could have warned you.
She's like, it's not that bad. Okay, so this is the child that I bought Laura's book for.
Yeah.
What movie was it?
Train to Busan.
Yes! So good!
Poor Nia. Poor
think
Nia.
there was one point I feel like I just kind of zoned out at the end. I was like, here we are.
You were like emotional damage.
Yeah.
All the emotions. That piece of work guy. Oh my gosh.
Oh, man, I'm a chicken wuss, man.
And honestly, Korean zombies are like anxiety inducing because they're so freaking fast, and they're like all crooked and horrible looking. Yeah, and then Train to Busan really tries to like take all of your heartstrings and like yank them continuously.
My stress over this child and the pregnant lady in this movie was unreal. Like, I should have known. I'm like, when I was like, so there's going to be a child. And then there was a pregnant lady. I knew, I was like, I need to stop watching. Why
Yeah,
am I
towards the end, when the Busan soldiers didn't know what they were doing for, I'm like, do not kill the child. I will be hella mad if they kill the child. And it is a Korean movie, so I'm like, it can be done. They will do it if they want to.
I did not know what to expect. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but man, oh man.
Watch it, Anna.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Yes, Anna, watch it. I remember my mom watching it because I own it. I own the DVD. She came back to me bawling. Like, her face was completely drowned in tears and in like all sorts of liquid. And she was like, I hate this. Do not. Put it away. I will never want to see this again. And I'm like, why? It was a good movie. But she loves the main actor. So what happens to him for her was like such a horrible move. Like, how dare they do that to her favorite actor? I'm like, you didn't see that coming? She's like, no.
That actor
I'm like, okay.
Squid Games.
I was entirely too stressed out.
She hasn't watched Squid Game. I think she watched the first episode and she wasn't feeling it.
Episode.
So
yeah,
she was like, not for me.
Yeah. So, welcome.
This is the same child who told me watch Squid Game.
Yeah, it's so.
I don't trust her anymore. This is where we're at now.
Next time, if it's a Asian looking movie, ask us.
Eva that's the wrong one. Eva made it! Yay! Yes, it is a zombie movie. It's a scary zombie movie.
It is a zombie apocalypse movie, so
we have one more sprint. Joanne is here.
Yeah. If you want the like series version, like historical version of Train to Busan, and kind of like want to see how a series uses no sound as a way to build tension, watch Kingdom on Netflix. It's historical zombies.
That's one
Tag
step.
me or hate me later.
Why you have to say historical zombies? It makes me curious in a way that I know I should not be.
It was intense from the episode that I saw. My TV kept buffering because it was a 4K show, and so it kept trying to play the 4K, and it couldn't quite do it. But yeah,
I think you will like the setting of it. You will like it. It's just obviously it's the same concept with the zombies. They're gonna look very similar, but in like historical gowns. But there's the core intrigue. There's all of that happens in historical dramas. And it's just the way they build tension with no sound. Like you are watching and nothing. There's no sound at all. And you're like, can something move? Something move.
Gosh. Okay.
This is too eerie. The silence is too eerie.
Okay. I feel like that's going to actually be really scary. Because she's got me to watch another scary show. And it was scary, but it was, after a while, it wasn't anymore because it was just jump scares with loud music. And that became more annoying because, yeah, the person looked really creepy, that the lady that they were doing the jump scare with, it did look creepy, but it was just loud noise and jump scare. And I was like, I'm not even scared anymore. I'm just annoyed because it's like bugging my ears.
Yeah, no, you probably will be very like tired and done
I'm
of
telling
like the
him about how
tension
you
of
forced
it.
me to watch Train to Busan last night.
I would love to join you down the rabbit hole, Anna.
Ooh, nice.
Eva says,
I mean, if they like zombies,
loved it.
Oh yeah.
You know it's a good movie when that's your reaction. Exactly. So what'd you get up to during that sprint? I
Me?
was laying in bed with a sleepy puppy, and I read half of a manga.
Oh, that's so cute.
His paw was twitching, and his head was on my ankle. I was like,
Oh,
yeah.
that's so cute.
Yeah.
So I finished my soup. I was listening to a concert from a Spanish, like from someone from Spain, that they did their 20-year anniversary concert. So I was listening to some of that, and I got 581 words on Marina episode, and it's done. Now I need to edit it.
Excellent. Woo-hoo.
Finally.
Yeah. All I did was I got a shower and came here and then procrastinated for like a couple minutes, and I was like, oh, let me do my grocery order. Yeah, so that's what I did for the last like 10 minutes
Very
of the
nice.
sprint.
Awesome. So are you back to being vocal, sir? Oh yes. Oh, yes. He throws his head back whenever he howls like that. It's so cute. So
I want to see Rowie howling. That should be the cutest thing.
it's so cute. It just kind of like blows the microphone whenever I try and record it. It's like peaks it. Sir.
Oh,
It's really good.
Mia!
I saw you blip for like a second and then you were gone. I was like,
Because I said Nia, but then Esther and y'all started talking about this y'all stuff.
Korean
And so-
stuff.
Yeah, so I just, went back to watching the news.
yeah.
So the question was, what's your tip for someone who does the opposite of you in writing, panting and plotting and stuff? Do you guys have any tips, especially if we're heading into a camp?
I put it on chat.
Yeah, me too.
I don't have anything.
One of the plotters here doesn't have any tips.
Exactly. I'm a plotter. My tip probably would not sound like much of a tip. It would be to plot, outline. That I mean.
Nice. Anna says, "Don't be afraid to break the rules, and break them often in service of the vibes.
Yes.
All the vibes." Persephone says, "I'm a plotter, so I would advise using a basic outline, even if you end up not following it. Knowing where the story is not going is still a sense of direction."
Okay, that's the nice version of what I would say. Okay.
That's facts. Persephone here
Yep.
coming with the facts.
Yep. Like it. I'm here for it.
Even as a pantser, if you're writing a series, make sure to have a general plot skeleton or list for where you are headed in the series. Even if you don't know every detail, have character arcs. Okay.
Not some strange person DMing me on Twitter. Hello, beautiful. I don't know you. Okay, I'm sorry.
I got another offer for a show today on
So
Instagram.
sorry.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Damn, where's my offer? Like, wait, I need an offer. See, now if the message had said that'd have been different. No, okay.
Like, I'll pay you this much a week. It's like, I don't know.
I get you so many hello beautifuls on IG, and I'm like,
I
block, delete.
Oh,
Don't
I
even
don't
open those.
I don't
gotta
get that
click on
often.
them.
So I get like thrown off when I get sent that. Excuse me. I mean, well,
I
all
don't
of
even
y'all are
click
hot.
on them. I'm like, I don't know
Look,
you.
all of y'all are hot.
I
So,
don't know
we got that. I am not. So I'm not used to getting those messages.
I just ignore them. Don't even click on them. No, I'm not even
I
curious.
blocked them. them.
Yep, swipe block. Swipe
Yeah, a block. That's what I'm about to do now.
Barrett says, plotting can be as simple as a sentence per chapter, and then pants from that sentence. Also,
Yep.
after 40 coffees after 4 p.m. is a bad idea. Oh dear. Let's see.
That
Um,
might
Hold up.
be-
Did you say 40 coffees? Wait, what? I'm sorry. What was
Yeah.
that answer?
I-
Okay, as a coffee
I
addict,
imagine it's after
hold up.
40.
after okay,
After
okay,
40.
okay. Because I was
Yeah,
about to
4
say,
p.m.
wait a minute. As a coffee addict, even that's too much for me. Okay.
This is when the commas might be necessary
Yeah,
as well.
I
mean,
I'm
yeah.
wondering.
Yeah, that's where comma is necessary. I
This is
disagree with
the
that.
internet.
I'm older than 40, and coffee after 4 is great.
Nicole says, I'm a plotter. My tip is build on / write only the relevant stuff unless your character has allergies. I don't need an in-depth description about how they feel about spring. When they wander into the damn cherry grove or something. Okay. DL says, I'm a plotter. I advise a pantser with maybe no outline to at least write down the ideas of the story, what the main character wants, how they get to it, how it's taken, and the possible ending.
Oh wait, he's a doctor. Interesting. Hold on, I have to rethink that.
He's a what?
Sorry, he's a doctor.
Or is he?
I mean, how
Oh.
legit is that?
Anybody
Because
can-
I can
I
put
can-
doctor in
I could
all
put
of my
it- I was
social
gonna say the
medias.
same thing. I could put doctor.
How legit are any of us? I don't. No, but I mean, I'm just.
I mean, it's not even doctor. I can put MD
Yep.
at the end of my name, and that's it.
Mhm. And the MD could mean that I'm from Maryland, but they don't know that.
Oh, speaking of North Carolina, though. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Nia. We're not gonna. That's what I was watching on the news when y'all was talking about. I was like, they were talking about that
It's been a day.
I have no clue what's going on.
Oh, the Supreme,
You were happy in Canada.
the Supreme Court decision
Yeah.
that came down today.
All I will say is, someone who went to UNC Chapel Hill, I still had to make the grade. Nobody was letting me in without making the grade. That's all I got to say.
But see, that's the problem. People are being disingenuous about what
They're
that
lying.
actually
They're
means.
lying.
What that actually means. They're making people think that it's just, because
Oh, they let C students in or something. No, they really aren't.
like, no, you still have to actually qualify.
You still have to qualify.
It's frustrating. It's like back to
I was free
1930.
labor
Back
at
to
that.
1930 we
They took
go.
other things into- You know, they took other things into consideration.
But back to
Maybe I
1930 we
didn't
go,
know-
Mia.
I didn't have Flight 100, but what I did have was I was in several activities and in band and worked 20-hour-a-week job and took care of my family. And I wrote all that in my essay when I wrote to get into the school. So they said, here's a hard worker who's going to be in our band and do all this free band stuff and march in our parades and do all this extra work and still get good grades. There are other things to consider besides just my SAT score. Thank you. And that is all. Off my soapbox.
That was a lovely soapbox. Thank you for that rant. I love that. Like, can we get that on the tea time on Twitch? Like the rant when you're muted? That's great.
Yeah.
The colleges that I applied for didn't do SAT; they did ACT.
Yeah, I'm fine if they don't do them.
I wish to God they did a ACT when I was applying because my SAT scores were not that great. But so I'm like, dang, ACT would have been better. But I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't what the school I wanted to go to wanted. So
We did the college board.
Yeah. The funny thing is, though, when you're going to a school like that, people who know, they know that you had to at least get the score. Nobody walks around and says, oh, you're only here because you're black, because they know I still had to get freaking good grades.
Right. I like when Biden came out to speak about it. He started off with saying, let me explain to y'all what affirmative action really is, not what they're telling you it is.
Yeah. There was one guy, he was on, he goes, this is fair because now it's going to prioritize. You know what? Nope. No.
Right.
No.
Oh, we can start a whole thing of.
We're not going to go there.
Sorry, Laura. I'm sorry. I think this is my fault. I'm so sorry.
Woo! It is all good because all of those students still qualify to go to those schools.
And Clarence Thomas, of all.
You know what? No.
I'm sorry. Who benefited. But anyway, I'm sorry. Okay, let me mute myself. Hold on. I'm sorry.
It is fine.
Okay.
Back to plotters, panthers, and planters. This is fun stuff.
Morgan says, I don't know what I am, but my advice is just write the book you can fix later. Plans are nice, but don't be afraid to go off your outline.
You're in the middle, Morgan. I think you're a mix of both.
Planter.
Yeah.
You plan when you wanna. You do a lot of outlining, so yeah.
Grayson says they do both as well. Congrats on your soup being consumed, Esther. Jabria says, as a pants who tried very hard to plot, outlining and plotting are great, but don't feel chained to it. There's something so fun about sitting down and just letting your characters guide you.
Yeah.
Oh, Jabria, you're funny.
Hello, Shannon. Esther said, plotter to discovery writer. At least note the beginning scene, the inciting incident, and the midpoint. It doesn't have to be super concrete, but have it as a compass to guide your journey. Jot down scenes you'll like to write before you start your writing session. Get stuck, you'll have a list of ideas to follow or build.
Let me mute as I read.
Randy says, don't edit while you're working on your first draft. I edit all the time. Ugh.
Okay, I'm back now.
If you don't like how something is, make a note of how you want to change it and move on. No first draft needs to even look nice. You girls. No, like my first drafts, I want them to be beta worthy. I don't know.
I know,
But
right?
they're not. I mean, they usually
But-
aren't.
But you,
But honestly, this is something that I sort of don't understand of people that edit as they go. You still don't end up with a first draft because you're editing, you're
Right.
changing. Like you're not counting the changes, but you are in one writing session, you're doing multiple drafts.
That's what I do.
We're just going about it differently. I prefer to have it all out and then go back and kind of like see the big picture and be like, this is not quite right, this is a little blurry, this is out of focus, let's work on this. And people who edit as they go, they just keep like fine tuning until they focus on it. So they are doing 3 to 4 to 5 draft in one writing session. So they don't end up with a first draft. They just are not labeling the amount of times they're editing the one page.
yeah, this is true. I do this, and you guys have seen me do this, where I'm just like, I'm just going to rewrite it. I'm going to rewrite this first chapter. I want the same things to happen, but I'm like, what if it flows different this way? What if I put it in first person? What if I put it in third person? You know?
I think if I was to ever if I was to ever edit as I go, I don't think I'd ever finish a draft because I would always be in constant editing. Like, no, wait, I thought that was good, but no, let me go back. No, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
But no, that's not. I don't think I'd ever finish a draft.
And I do believe there's a beauty of saying the words that you don't want to say, so your brain can think of the actual words you want to
The way you
use
want it. Yeah.
to express what you're picturing. Because a lot of times, even when we're talking, we know what we want to say, but we don't remember the word. And it's not until we say something similar or we just explain what we're trying to say that then the mind makes the connection and be like, oh, this is the word you're trying to use.
Yeah.
So I do believe that words are not wasted. You just have to get them out and push them to the side to get to your actual words.
Yeah, and I feel like that's why when I went back to look through some of my projects, I keep finding some that are technically done because I wrote them from start to finish. Every chapter's there, but I'm like in my head, I'm like, so much needs to change. I don't like the way that some of these things are written, but I was just kind of like, I'm just going to keep going. So in my head, it's not finished, but when my husband and I are looking at it, he's like, that's done. This is the beginning. Here's the whole middle, and here's the end. And I'm like, yeah, but is it? And he's like, yes. He's like, that's like your zero draft or your first draft, whatever you want to call that really rough first draft. He's like, it's done. He's like, get to editing. You know, he's like, but don't feel.
See, if you don't want to put a number, just say rough draft, like Nia says.
I don't finish anything. I'm like, nothing's ever finished. I never finish anything. It's like you haven't finished anything, actually. But they don't feel finished to me.
I get that.
Yeah.
And just says print and a copy or save a copy of your outline in another location.
Oh yeah, I have 2 separate files.
Excellent.
Yeah, my outline is a whole different file.
Mine stays open.
It's actually usually handwritten first, and then I type it in. Anyway, don't about that.
Paul says, on a serious note, now that I think about it, try and have some sort of plan so the story doesn't derail itself with so many shiny new ideas.
All those shiny new ideas.
All the things
Are
I did.
break. I was trying to say precious and gracious at the same time. Precious and gracious, Nia. There is no wrong way to write a story as long as you're writing it. I do have tips for pantsers, planters who want to world build, but only take the advice that works for you.
Oh,
I really.
That was good, Nia.
Yeah. Because I do like to plan. I like to plan a lot, but there are times when I'm like kind of like planting through. Like I've been planning, but here comes a big chunk that I want to get written. I go ahead and write that. I don't tell myself, nope, I can't write anything until the whole outline is. No, if I want to write something, I go ahead and write it. But it's nice to have a plan, but if you don't, and you need to keep notes if you're writing, especially if you're writing something epic or something that's got a lot of historical details, you want to find ways to keep notes and keep track of things and have an idea of where you want to end. Like a goal that you're going to get to, and that goal might change. You might start writing and be like, oh no, everything needs to blow up. I was trying to save everybody, but maybe I want to blow everything up. Maybe that's how you want to do it. You know, pantsers keep pantsing, you know? So, but keep your notes. But I did for the AWC last year, if anybody needs some help in there on how to keep track of these things and timelines as you go. You can do that, but only take the advice that works for you. Don't do anything that's gonna like all of a sudden you feel blocked or like it's stopping your creativity, because we're all different and it's okay.
It says, write it how you write it, then let others read it.
Mm-hmm.
Very simple and succinct.
JC, teach us your plotting ways.
Yes.
Watch her blogs.
I don't think you'll learn much of anything in there.
You'll get the idea.
Oh my
She
gosh.
should do a how. She should do a how to, like a sit down video, and the title is "How Do I Plot."
Yeah.
Well, you know, I thought about that. It's not the same with every book, so it's just like, yeah. So
I'm different.
I don't. Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know how to really say this is one concrete way I do things, because I don't do anything one concrete way. So,
In
yeah.
regards to your Instagram person,
Twitter.
the Ko-fi link. Oh yeah.
Oh, that is a
And then
thought.
what?
That is a thought.
That part.
I'm going to message you all. Hey, girly, have you ever wanted to work for yourself? Please don't. No. Oh, those people who go down the MLM paths.
Oh, geez.
Oh, Anna.
Oh dear. Let's see. Scrolling.
Yeah, scroll past all of the stuff that we took a turn on. I'm so sorry. I think that was my fault.
Let me get scammed by the Smexy doctor.
Yep.
Sway Smexily.
Kermit.
Not
Not that other version that Nia played the other day. That horrible version. I remember I came to the street, came back, and we got the other version of Kermit, and I was like, "What in the world is that?" No,
It
never
does
do that
cost somebody
again.
a lot of bits though if they want to torment us with it.
Oh God, no! Oh Jesus! Oh,
Do ACT scores expire? Like,
Do
no,
they?
I don't
I'm
believe
never
so.
taking any of these tests again.
I didn't take I took the SAT, so I don't know firsthand, but I don't think they do.
good. I can reuse my score if I ever go back. Oh,
Esther's
I would
doing
love
it.
to go. I would love to go back to school. It just love somebody
I
else
know
to pay
Becca's going to grad school. I was
for
like,
it.
you know,
I so wish when I went back for my I went back for my master's, I was like, dang, I should have just hung in there for the doctorate. Just hung in there.
I want to go just to take classes. I don't want to go for the grades. I just
You
want
can go audit. You can do audit.
Go, yes. I wouldn't mind doing that when I have time.
I would love to take a professional writing class.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that
Oh.
part. That part.
Okay, is it weird that the
See-
class I would audit have nothing to do with writing? Oh, I would do like a political site, like poli sci or something like
I
political
took
science.
enough of those already. I don't want to take
I
those
know,
anymore.
but I wasn't in politics, like into politics a long time ago. But now I'm just like, I want to know all of the ins and oh, maybe I could just go to class of Nia. Here we go. I'll just ask Nia
I
some
the
questions backstage and be like, okay, you're my school.
the funny thing is, like, the university I graduated from has a creative writing master degree, and it can be done like what you write can be in Spanish or in English. And I'm like, do I want to go back to school?
Well, it's like
Like,
I
do
went
I?
to BYU, and so it's like I was there. I couldn't take in Brandon Sanderson's class.
I mean, I still want to do that whenever we have time, guys. And
Oh, I was been waiting on you, Nia. I've been waiting on you, and I'm like, you know what? Nia's gonna take a while, so maybe I'll just get this
maybe
started.
we'll do it in the fall. Maybe we'll do it in the fall.
That's
Yeah.
so long, so far away.
Honestly, I was hoping that he'd do a new one, but he's been so busy. I don't know. So I'm
He's
hoping
putting
that
out
he'll
your
come
secret
up.
books. Look, he's putting
I
out your
know,
secret
he's so busy. But if he does a new one, I want to do a new one because the last one. The reason is because the last one got interrupted.
It did. He didn't finish it.
Yep. He did, but he was in like a room with a blackboard in his basement or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
I mean,
I
I mean,
don't
we
mind
can still do
that.
that one, or we can mix and match because the course,
Okay.
it's very similar every year. So
See,
we
I'm
could like
so
pick the
old.
latest and then
I
use
watched
some of the
his
other older
videos on the channel Camera Panda.
I don't even know what that
his
is.
YouTube channel.
yeah.
I don't know what that is. What is Camera
He
Panda?
had a
He
channel.
didn't have a YouTube. He didn't have a YouTube. So
What is Camera Panda? I've never heard of
It was
that.
the person who was
Yeah.
allowed to record it in his classroom before he
And
ever
then they
started
Oh.
recording it.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually the class I would like to take. I would like to take I'm like, why weren't any of my classes this enjoyable? Like my classes were like I took literature classes and they were I better not talk about the school. They weren't as
we'll
fun.
be back on that
My
tangent
teachers
again.
were fine. My teachers were fine. They were
Wait, they even have a master in digital marketing. When did they open this?
Where?
I would like to do digital art and take some more lit classes.
It's
Creative
just
writing.
everything is so expensive. Like,
Yeah.
graduate
That art.
school is so expensive because I was supposed to do my grad in public relations because my bachelor's is in advertising with the minor of public relations. And one of my professors was like, it'll make sense that you go to grad school for public relations. But at the time, even if I was like right off graduating and submitting, I will have to get the SATs, and I'm like, I'm done with standardized exams. Like, you have 5 years of history of me being able to be a student. You have my grades. I was well above average because I had a scholarship based on my grades, so I had to like keep my grades up like A's. I couldn't have B's. So why would I do SAT? No. I was like, no, we're not doing that. Heck to the no.
Oh no, I would love to go back and get even a bachelor's degree in history. I love history. Okay, I'm sorry.
I get my citizenship should be processed by January. So like part of the work visa says you are not allowed to go to school. So
Once you get your citizenship, though.
yeah, then the options open up.
Yay! That's so fun.
Son of a gun.
The Winchester?
I might have to try to figure out how to get to Europe. Okay, so I knew that colleges in Europe were free, but I thought that was just like for people who were residents of Europe. So I was trying to Google like how long you have to be a resident of Europe, and so with some countries you can be an international student and still go to college for free. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need America to get with the program. Like, it should be free to learn. Like,
Yeah.
why are we charging people to learn
It's just
things?
the opposite.
Like,
It's more and more expensive.
There was a moment in time that I was going to reach out to like find in Spain and one of their departments to see if I could, by the Andújar last name, get my Spaniard citizenship, because this is a last name that we come directly from there. Like, there's no other place, and that way I could study there. But I was too young to do it by myself, and my mom nor my brother helped me do that. And I'm like,
okay. Okay, so I was also thinking, like, aren't there grants, like you travel grants you can apply for? Okay, because
Mm-mm.
I told you they're not.
Huh? What?
Was that a no to me or a no to
The comment. What you?
I said, aren't there, like, don't they give a, like, if you're doing like if you're writing something about a place that requires travel, they give like grants for that? I'm just thinking.
There's technically
they are
there's for
writer
all kinds of
grants.
things. Yeah.
Although I
there's
might not need one
for
according to
all kinds of things.
okay,
There
so
are lots of
remember-
writer
remember
grants in
the-
Canada, but I don't qualify because I didn't get my PR.
Yeah.
I'm still on a visa, so I couldn't do it. But I'm skipping PR and going straight to citizenship, so then I can apply.
Yeah.
Yay.
Pay for me to write.
Because Nia, remember that historical fiction novel that I told you I wanted to write about? It would be kind of based out of Germany, and Germany is one of the schools that you can be an American and go to school for free.
Germany has a master's degree in lighting for CG. At least they used to when I was in school.
Maybe that is my next plan. Maybe, who knows? Huh.
JC goes to Germany.
Or just Europe in general. I mean, I've always wanted to go to Europe anyway. Well, I gotta wait for another decade or so to make it happen. Maybe now is the time.
JC
I don't
goes
have
to
a-
Europe.
I mean,
I don't have a permanent home
you,
anymore, so
you and your daughter can apply and both go.
JC finds love.
oh
in
my
Italy.
god, she could go. She's still in school. She could go to school and shut
Yeah.
the front door.
Y'all
I
know
think
you. Jason,
Okay.
guess where we're going?
You're literally not attached to anywhere. Like, literally.
What if this was the master plan all along? Because I was always like, oh, I can't go to Europe because, I got things here. And then, okay.
JC uses a Twitter doctor for Europe plane tickets.
Oh my God. Why did I just get so excited at the thought and the prospect? And, I need to do some research. Okay. Oh, maybe that's the next book I need to be writing. And we're just going to skip all the other stuff and write the one that I need to
Nice.
Oh, Nia, I'm gonna need your help for that one because that's some historical stuff and that involves
So we're running a little low on time. Do
Who's
we
coming
want-
with me to Europe? Who's coming with me to Europe? I'm sorry. Who's coming
Well-
with me?
I just need a tranquilizer and
Oh shit! I forgot.
I'll find a way to pay for someone to take care of my mom. I'm like, see ya.
Road trip. It's like air trip, not road trip. Yes, for Stephanie, the wheels are turning. I'm just like, oh.
I'm gonna age myself, but Euro trip.
I want to take a boat, but then I just watched a video earlier today of the giant waves, and I gotta admit, those giant waves do make me a little nervous. The giant waves when you cross the ocean. I've been on cruises before, but we stay like really close to the coast.
Yeah.
The rogue waves do make me just a little nervous. But yeah, if you're coming or Morgan's coming, y'all just need to have a layover in North Carolina, over Raleigh or Charlotte, you pick it, and I'll be there. Just trank me real quick, shove me on the plane, good to go.
Yeah.
My wheels are literally turning in my mind right now.
Go.
Do you
Go
Right
know
now,
research.
someone is
how
coming back because
long
I
I've
also want to
wanted
come
to
back.
go to Europe? Oh, okay. Anyway.
I bet you can find really great programs for you and your daughter who's doing
Mhm.
graphic design.
Yes, your daughter's actually going to school for what I would really want to go to school for.
Yeah.
Evis is looking at travel insurance.
Good tip. Let me write
Yeah.
some things down real quick. New plan.
So, do we want to do a quick 20-minute sprint or just
That's up to you.
It's
I
up
don't
to
know?
you, Laura. It's your world.
We're still gonna be here backstage.
It's true.
Right. I'm like, I'm not leaving, so whatever you want to do is fine with me.
Okay, let's do a 20-minute sprint and then close it out. I have a picture I actually took myself.
Oh,
Oh,
that's,
this is such a
Oh,
pretty
look at
timer.
that. I like it.
I think I have it on my list too.
It's in a bouquet that I bought myself.
So pretty.
Okay, let's do 20 minutes.
Oopsie. Sorry.
We'll
What is that? Champagne?
No, the show I was watching on the other tab, it unpaused itself. Sorry.
we'll forego the final question. We'll just wrap it on up.
That
and
is
do
a
20 minutes.
gorgeous picture. Oh, and you just made me want to buy myself some flowers. I saw some sunflowers the other day, and I'm like, oh, I don't have a home for you, but
Exactly. I have bought myself a few bouquets before. Okay, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go.
and the wheels are spinning.
Oh my gosh, we caught a Michael. Hello. Yeah. I spent that whole time looking up college stuff in Toronto. So yeah. Fun times, fun times.
Mm-hmm.
And Roy was whining the whole time.
Aww.
How'd you guys do?
Well, I did good. I'm almost done with my grocery list, and then I can get it ordered. I just have to decide if I want it delivered before or after I stream, because I do double stream on Friday. So do I want it in the morning? I haven't been able to sleep, so I don't know if I want to wait until and do it during the lunch, during like 1 o'clock or something. I don't know. I haven't decided. But I need to reserve up my time before all my time slots are taken.
This cat is howling to go outside or eat again.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I am running the Marina episode through per writing aid. I went through it one time, and now I'm gonna go back again.
Nice.
So you should just go with the easy ones, because I am notoriously... I forget about commas, so a lot of the times there's no commas at all. And that's usually the first round. Okay, let me see. Am I missing a comma here? And then I'm gonna go and the phrasing, and then I go back to the passive voice, and until I'm like, hey, it's okay. It's not perfect, but it's readable.
Eva says she adds enough commas for everyone. Roy. Why, sir? Why? I don't think JC's back. But, yeah. So, oh, there she is. What'd you get up to?
Between watching the news and the rest of, well, almost the rest of my show.
Very cool, very cool. Alicia says, I finished the draft of my short story, writing 795 words in the last hour. Very nice. Yes, it is awesome. So yeah. That about wraps it up for tonight. So, thank you all so much for coming, for letting me not be alone, talking to myself, trying to fill the dead air. So, yeah, it's been great. Quick introductions, I guess. JC is awesome. She has a Ko-fi. She does proofreading. She has books, including poetry books. And, yeah, she's a fantabulous human being. Esther has a story called Marina the Vampire. It's on Ko-fi and Patreon and Vella. And we'll be doing the Romance Writers Room coming up. And we'll be streaming tomorrow. Yeah. And Nia is just immaculate. Are you streaming on Twitch tomorrow? Yeah. She's on Twitch all the time. She's great. She'll read your snippets for you for your points. I love it. I bombard her. Yeah. That's about it. I am me. You are you. It's great. And I will see you all later. Where's my outro? I don't even know. Here's an old one. Bye.